So it's like 3:30 in the morning. I can't sleep, and I start messing around on my phone. I end up on eBay, and this Devialet Phantom speaker shows up, Phantom Gold. These are like some esoteric, hi-fi, lifestyle, wireless, high-power, 108 dB speakers. Maybe I'll just buy it. eBay's got some policy, right? I keep seeing this warranty, money-back guarantee. If you don't get the product, they'll give you your money back, so you should be kind of safe. Although I know buyer beware. I'm delirious. I'm not thinking straight. I was like, okay, I'll just see what happens. What's the worst thing that could happen? I'm out $800 or $900. Not the end of the world. Not a cheery time either. So let's go ahead and take a look at these things. The Phantom 108, and this thing's got a 14 hertz to 27K frequency response, 1100 watts. Look at that, $3,800. Gold leaf for the dragon red, $6,700 if they paint some red paint on the side. The black one, $3,100. So these things are a bargain at $3,200 for these other ones. What can go wrong? Maybe I would love to have this and test it. Let's see what it sounds like, and I'll do a video on it, I'm thinking. All right, yeah, it looks fancy there, a little over my poshiness, but who really cares when it's going to sound good, or does it sound good? Let's check out the video of the speaker. It's got a lot of parts in there with dual opposing woofers on either side, those dome-shaped things, and a tweeter in the middle, two-way system. So I bought this thing, order paid, and this was on November 14th. All right, so it's a few days in, and I sent him a friendly note to find out when the item will ship. And not hearing anything, 6 days later, another message. All right, so finally a response. And he says he has a high volume of orders, but it's going to arrive December 3rd. Hopeful, but pretty suspicious considering he's got 0 sales. I have realized the error in my ways. Day 20, and I can report this as an item not received according to the original sale. This eBay money-back guarantee is looking pretty important right now to me. And December 2nd, eBay is going to step in and help me out. Now things are really weird. I get a message. It was shipped November 15th, delivered November 21st, and a tracking number. When I look it up on FedEx, sure enough, there it is, the package sitting right on the porch, but just one big issue. This is where I had it delivered. This is the rat shop, and I have no idea whose house that is. So now I'm both fascinated and appalled, and I want to figure out how this scam works. And I look at the weight of what was shipped versus the weight of the item that I ordered, and I can see that it wasn't possible they shipped the actual item. To strengthen my case for that eBay money-back guarantee, I sent a message to the scammy seller. The tracking number's wrong, the photo is not my address, the weight is wrong, it's not possible he sent the item, and he waited a month until I filed the complaint to send the tracking number. This is turning into some weird cat and mouse game or cat and rat game, and I get a message from eBay saying the seller is asked to review the case and make a decision. Still December 2nd, and the seller sends this apologetic letter saying the item was sent and received. Paradoxically, eBay on the same day asks me if my issue has been resolved and comforts me with a link to their money-back guarantee. Now that the 48 hours has passed, they've got back to me and told me it's on hold temporarily and they're asking for more info. This is good news. So I sent them all the info on the wrong address and the wrong weight, and the item could not have been sent, and they put another delay. They're really looking into this. And then a few days later, I get this. The case is closed, and we determined that you won't receive a refund. Ain't that the shits? Fortunately, there's an appeal process, so I went ahead and filed for that and told them my item was not received, and then sent them a bunch of supporting documents showing that the address it was delivered to was not my address, that the weight was incorrect and it was impossible the correct item was sent, that when you go to FedEx and you put in my address, it says that the address entered does not match our records, so it was sent to the wrong address. So then I reached out to eBay, and Ramil was helpful, thanked me for my 24 years of loyalty, and he's confident they'll be able to address my concern. And then a little while later, I get this. After reviewing your appeal, we cannot change the outcome. Ramil did not hook me up. He was not able to address it. We weren't able to give you a refund, and you won't. What is going on here? I may be losing a little confidence in the money-back guarantee. Let's go ahead and look at that money-back guarantee. It covers most transactions. If it didn't arrive, is faulty or damaged or doesn't match the listing. That seems pretty straightforward. Evidence of successful delivery, proof the buyer collected the item. We determine it was not successfully delivered. The buyer will receive a refund. Okay, so here's how eBay weasels out of the money-back guarantee and the buyers get screwed. If you read this carefully, evidence of successful delivery, it says we require all of the following: a tracking number, which was uploaded to eBay, a delivery status showing delivered, the date of delivery, the recipient's address showing at least city, county, or zip code. It doesn't need to show the entire address, so they can send a fake package to the wrong address in the right city, county, or zip code, and there's no recourse for the buyer. So I know what you're probably thinking. Okay, so he lost some money on it, but he's a super curious human, and figuring out how things work is the most important thing to him. He's going to be pretty satisfied with this outcome. And for the most part, I am happy to figure out the scam, but it's not over yet. I questioned the charge with my credit card company. But in the meantime, I see the exact same auction pop up again at an even lower price. So I went ahead and tried to buy it. No, actually I reported it as a fraudulent listing. And look how kind they are to thank me for my help. And then they went on to be very proactive and pull that fraudulent listing almost immediately. Fortunately, after supplying the same evidence to the credit card company, they looked it over and refused me as well. By now I'm getting pretty good at this adventure and having loads of unsuccessful results, and I filed an appeal with the credit card company. So now, 68 days into this adventure, I'm getting to exercise my wonderful patience skills, and I resubmitted all of the information, formatted a bit different, along with the auction that eBay pulled down from the fraudulent seller that sold the item to me. Well, look at this. Day 75 brings good news. They are working with the merchant or merchant's bank to obtain a permanent credit for this charge. This looks hopeful. On February 22nd, day 106, I get a message from my credit card and find this letter here that says the dispute has been resolved in your favor. The conditional credit issued previously to your account is now a permanent credit. Well, shit howdy, that was fun. Now I have to find a Devialet speaker and actually do a video on the sound of it. And eBay, your money-back guarantee policy is a scam. It's full of shit. Maybe people should help you change that and find something a little more honest. Work with us. I'm a valued member of 24 years. Come on, bro. All right. Thanks for joining, and hope you found this interesting.